Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Foundation. And in this episode, most probably going to build a hop farm, see if we can get beer production going. It's quite expensive. We also need a whole lot more villagers, so let's speed things up so people come in. We need a lot more villagers so that we actually have our patrols going up. Which, well, we kind of need to put a lot of house upgrades so that our density goes up. Because we do have some people that don't have a house. Oh wow, look at that, our money is coming in. So for beer, we also need more wheat. So I'm kind of going to focus on that first. We also need to make sure, so we've got wheat in stock. Let's make sure that we also store our hop. What can we add to a granary? More resource. No, that's okay. I see a couple of people coming in. That's nice. That's exactly what we need. Because we now also need some more farmers soon. I like the way the immigration here works. As soon as you still, well, wow, birds. If you still have enough jobs open, then more people come in because they work. If you don't have any jobs and too many people not working, then the immigration goes down. So somewhere, if I click here on the manor house, I can kind of assign some more watchmen. So it has extended guard coverage, although our watch post is still not too happy. Adequately sized, extended guard coverage, what does it say here? Adequately sized, efficiency not the best, but extended coverage. Which I guess is what we need. We're also getting our roads paved. I think it's, oh no, more room available at lodging. Oh no, that just kind of means that we need to increase the size of our inn. However, we've got our bakery over here. We can kind of consider moving our bakery. But where though? How is our ooh, our church is also getting quite full. Can we extend it? We could extend it by getting another one on the side here, but that's not really going to fit. Well, we can wait a little bit and get a what do you call that? An upgrade and build a new church. Basically, take this one down, take the hit and hip. No, nope. Maybe we can just slightly build the other one. Well, we're still selling some polished stone. That's okay. We don't really need it for a lot of stuff right now. So what do we need? We need people. Working on that. We need to promote some villagers. Let's also promote our butcher. He can make more. I think that's actually refined food. That might be good. Promote our patrollers. Promote our tailors. And we can promote one more person. And we still have all these watchmen to also get promoted. And the citizens. Luckily, not there yet. So over here, we also still have this watchtower. How's it? Is this path blocked? I don't understand why. You cannot reach your destination. And what is your destination? Okay. Apparently a tree stump. Got more people coming in. So we kind of want a... Well, we do have some lodging around here now. We kind of want to extend our tavern and our lodging at some point. For that we will need to move our bakery. And it kind of makes sense to have our bakery around our wheat farms. We also have some more people. Let's assign them somehow. There we go. So let's... 2 more watchmen. Wow, that was a bit too much something. So, if we want to extend the church, we cannot really get a bakery here. So we still have our charcoal hut here, which is quite a smelly building. So at some point we want to get that outside the city center. Probably. But let's do that in a later phase. We now I think we kind of should focus on promoting all the people so that they're all in their in the right roles. I kind of like this the icon that you can upgrade it. In the previous versions you did not really have the indication for it. So let's see, what do we need for a nicer church? Because that would be a nice thing. So we've got a kingdom, which is the castle, monastery. So I think monastery would be... No, that's just all castles. We don't want castles. So this is the clergy. So over here... Treasury. So here we actually go for modest church. I don't want to really go for a clergy and kingdom. We didn't get any, so we're now focusing on laborers and common pets. So I guess the church, the way it is now, is just the way it will stay. City fence, stone fences, luxury markets, so common wares. Jewelry, cooperates, dairy farming. Why the dairy farming? It's all the way over here. Glassworking. So let's focus actually on getting a village edict. I'm not entirely sure what it means, but maybe that means that we can get in a bit more money. Speaking of which, we had a big hit to our happiness before. This should get us quite a lot of taxes. Let's make sure that that's all aligned. So let's have a look here. So this basically needs citizens. Patrol cover is still quite low, and heavy fortification, which I guess will be the stone walls. Not really going for that just yet, and I think the level 2 density right now is sufficient. We've got how's our lodging right now? So now it's completely full again. It's really not big, our inn. But it's also not our main goal. So over here we've got clothes, so then it's goods and candles. Well, we're not doing any of that. So bread, not too much. Meat, none. We're completely out of clothes. We really need another tailor. Look at the speed of wheat here. Let's fix that. Let's cut that out from here. Do we want it somewhere else? Just slightly extend it there. And here. That's okay. That little bit is not going to make much of a difference. Right, so we need to focus on getting this area bought. We need... I don't know, more people? Well, we've got some more people now. Oh, and we've got a improving trade with middle. We need to do that at some point. Well, apparently I did say I will see to it, but I'm not getting the pop-up. 3 more watchmen here, and then we need 3 more patrollers, and then we're done on that side. So improving trade with middle. What do we need to do for that? We need 100 polished stone. Okay, well that's okay, but then we need to disable our trade right now for polished stone. So let's go to resources, polished stone. We are not selling anything. We are also not going to buy stone anymore. We are also not going to buy wood. We are not going to buy iron ore because we're mining our own. And what else have we got? Selling, no. Why, no. Herbs, we're not going that route. Common wares, not working on that just yet. Cheese, not. Fish, I mean, I guess we can sell any fish that's above 50. Actually, let's have a look at all the other trade routes. which ones do we need? So we need to unlock Davenport. For it is just 20 bread. That should be okay. Kingston Abbey. Let's just unlock it. We can buy things from them. We can sell things to them. They don't really buy anything that we're selling. But at least we can buy a couple things if we need to. Meat. Clothes. I guess it's always good to unlock them. And now let's also unlock with Davenport. So what can we buy from them? Not much. We can sell all bread if we're ever going to sell that. Actually, did we set up that? Let's have a look again, because now we have some things that we can change. Okay, so let's say we always sell berries above 50. Vegetables, not doing any on that. Boars, we will always buy them if we have more than 10. If we don't have more than 10. Meat, we're selling above 25, let's say above 50, because we're getting a lot more people now. Wheat, let's say that we always want to make sure that we're getting 20. I think that's okay, because we're also going into bread production, which we are selling above 50. You know what, let's also set up cheese. We're not making cheese just yet, same as common wares, but at some point we will, and then it's been set up. Wax and candles, not sure if we're going there, because I think you need a monastery. Hop. Let's say that we always want 20? 10. Beer, not beer. Bear, no. What? Beer. We're selling beer, not bears. We don't have bears here. Herbs and honey, grapes, wine, jewelry. Don't think we are going there, at least not yet. Coal. No. Iron ore. Buying. Buying if we don't have 20. Iron. Not going to buy that. Tools. We're selling more. Glass, marble. And that's all okay. Alright, that's been our administration part. Now let's promote a few more villagers. So I don't know what happens if we promote people that that don't really need to be promoted. I'm pretty sure I kind of did that already before. But let's keep these as the serfs they are. No workers assigned. What happened to our bailiff? Happiness is less impacted. Combat training, you're not doing that. Trade price bonus of 10%. Happiness is less impacted. Oh, that's okay. Happiness is manageable. We're even now at 77%. And all we need is slightly more entertainment and goods. We've got 10 people that can go to the lounge. And somehow the attendance does say 0 out of 10, but we can see people eating here. Maybe they're part of the inn? Not entirely sure how that works. Okay, so we've got this wheat farm going. We can assign the people over there. We've got this hops farm. And we will need a weaver, but for that we need this this area over here. Missing raw materials. The butcher. Hunting is difficult. Look at just all the boar everywhere else. There's none over here. There's none in any of the areas that we own. So I can't really do much about it for now. Well, they sold us some hops. This is nice, at least we're getting some. This is now missing the area, but we cannot do much about that. So I want to move the charcoal hut. We want to move the charcoal hut out of town. Will also look nicer. So let's plan for that. I think charcoal hut around here. Let's say here. You can just build it. It's not the biggest building anyway. And then we can Do we want to destroy this one yet? No, let's first do the other one. Oh, they bought 25. Wow, actually, Berry Brew is really not so. I guess the lounge is what? Is it the inn? No, inn is just for sleeping. I don't know. I'm surprised because a lot of people are still missing entertainment, so I'm not sure if our lounge is large enough. But it shows 0 out of 10. And we have our brewery, but that's only 1 person. Can we edit the building in such a way that we get more people? Brewer capacity, so we actually can get more people. So if we get a refined nook, it's quite large. So how... Okay, what would this? This doesn't increase the capacity. Only increases the size and the maintenance cost. Refined nook. If we turn this around. Actually, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. We get 2 brewers. This is all quite large. Let's see what happens for the cabin. That's just outside territory. That would look quite nice. No, it's our refined nook. See, we could just cover it on both sides. Let's turn this. That looks quite weird, doesn't it? So we've got this granary here, which is only storing berry brew and beer. We need a larger brewery. How can we more easily do that? So this doesn't provide us the space we need. I think the easiest way is to just destroy this. Say that we want a thatched hall. Which is a lot bigger. We'll give it a welcoming entrance on this side. Can we give it a refined nook on the back? Yeah, and what does that look like? I think that might look okay. I think that looks pretty decent. Let's give it a reinforced chimney again. And that will give us the capacity of 3 brewers. And also a lot more storage. So let's get that building. I think that will help us a lot with at least getting some more berry brew. We do have 43. But you can always sell a bit more. Look at all the construction here. What are we missing? We're missing tools. Okay, how is our... Still missing tools here. Wheat farm missing tools. Iron smelter is missing coal. And we are missing coal because we're missing wood. What's up with our lumber camp? Wood cutting. You can cut wood from here. I mean, there's no boar here anyway. They can cut from here, but that's all done. Or basically, that still needs to grow. So, yeah, start cutting wood from this area. And if we... Oops. Now go to territory. We buy this. And then you can also start cutting wood from here. There we go, a bit of micromanagement sometimes. And that means that we can also get another weaver. Tailor. No, we need another tailor, not a weaver, a tailor. Oh, another tailor right here. And that's 50 gold, I think. That's another thing. I think that's 50 gold. A few more people. So let's see, we need... How many? We've got 5 unemployed. There we go. Another watchman, because sometimes people just leave, it seems. But I don't get any notification about people leaving. Maybe they die, but then no people get born. So now we do have a lot of watchmen. We've got no money. But we do have... let's see. So wood is coming in, which means that, that charcoal is also going again. That means that tools are going again. Let's here. We have our farmers, but we don't have a crop field. Too small. Too large. No, that's because they didn't build the other area, the other thing just yet. Because of tools. So let's keep the area as this. They will start working on it. That's perfectly fine. Jewelry is so expensive. The hop farm is also getting built. Celebrating the laborers. Alright. We kind of do need influence at some point. And to make sure that they stay happy, we will just reduce the taxes for now. Now let's get this workshop built. Let's welcome some more people. This is now all full. That's okay. That's nice. So what else do we need to build? We need to build our brewery. Well, that doesn't make sense if we don't have a farm just yet. So I think for now that's all fine. How is charcoal? Our charcoal is none. Wood is probably going up. Producing resources. There we go. See, 4. Now needs to be transported. All those trees are now going. Wow, look at the speed the trees are falling down. Look at them go. And I think I will destroy this hunter's hut. A house requirement is no... This house is just... It keeps going up and down, and I don't know why. For medium density, so patrol coffrets. You know, there's no patrol coffrets again. But the area is all properly assigned here. You're literally like living next to the watchtower. How can you complain about coffrets? Is it because we need to build these watchtowers? We need to get another watchtower here. I mean, I'm okay with getting another watchtower. Maybe that will help. Over here, all these houses are okay, so I think it might just be a watchtower coffrets thing. Another house being built here. This is all okay. Let's see if that solves it. One more person. Let's say hello. Windmill production. That's all going fine. So we are actually getting money from the windmills too, but apparently that's 10 gold. 11. Let's see. 12 gold. Well, some people giving 1. This one person is giving 14. That's an interesting thing. 6, 2. Okay. Guess that's fine. Well, wood's going up. Charcoal production waiting for workers. Interesting. Waiting on the charcoal hut. Okay, tools are the thing right now. You are waiting on coal. Waiting on workers. Where are you? Free time? Charcoal burner, charcoal burner. Where are you? The charcoal burners cut down their own wood? Why? Well, okay, if that's the case, then let's make sure that our forester is also planting around here. Why would the charcoal people cut down their own wood? Well, then this location doesn't make sense at all, because it's just too far away. Weird. Oh look, they're producing. They're producing. Let's zoom in a bit. Look at them go. Good charcoal. Oh, it's a noisy building. And that means that all the charcoal is now going here, and we're indeed producing iron. So it's 1 iron in exchange for 2 coal and 4 iron ore. And this one is producing... cuts trees and produces one. It's strange that they have to... We have a lumber camp for that. It's... I don't agree. I don't agree with that. Oh. Over here. We are getting their wheat. These guys are saying that there's not enough. But we are harvesting here. And we have some delighted visitors. Some of the visitors had a great time and cheered up your village. Nice. Well, we also still have the fair going. Look at all this construction that's pending. Let's make sure that we actually prioritize our charcoal hut so we can move that. Look at all this area over here. So we can maybe have another hop farm here if we would want to. The lumber camp is now kind of getting out of range for most of the forest. Oh no, let's keep this as being reforested. I don't know, let's see. I keep changing my mind every other episode anyway. But so far, so good. We have this. Oh, it also needs tools. Maybe we should set up our trade that we are buying tools again. I think that's a good idea. Alright, let's see. Tools. Tools. I don't see them. Let's go from the top down. Tools. We will buy them if we have less than 25. There we go. A merchant is approaching our village, so let's hope that they have some tools to sell. Maybe, maybe not. And if we actually look at our church, so it's only the rustic church that we can build. So we would need to unlock more in our progression. I don't want to actually really do that. Then we need to go into the clergy side, and I kind of like to stay in the labor things. City belfry. Unlocks the prestigious city belfry for the city market, which can bolster the happiness of villagers living nearby. Drinking taxes? Ooh. But we want to go for our village edict. We've got some more merchants coming. What's our bread situation? Bread? Oh, it's still quite low. People are super happy. So we do have a lot of wheat, we do have some flour, we are converting it right now. Wheat is still coming in. 79 here. Does this mean that we need... I think this now basically means it's full for wheat. This farm still has some storage. Input here. Okay, that's fine. We don't really need to worry about wheat storage, I think. This is still producing. As soon as it's produced, it does go to the baker. Ooh, this one is now actually saying it's completely full. Storage is full. 59. Do we need to... Let's make sure that we have enough storage here. That will help. We are anyway storing meat here. We don't have the option now to actually sell or like buy boar, and I do want to keep buying that. Flour. I think another granary. Let's go for another granary, because I do see that... Well, wheat was quite full. I think it's now just all being transported to the windmill. So let's no, we need that hop in here right now because we don't have any other storage. So logistics, granary. Where's our hop farm? That's going to be here. Let's build it here. No, here on this side. This is nice. This is a good place. Kind of in between everything. In between the wheat farms and the hop farms. We need money to build it. Definitely don't want to run out of space for wheat. And apparently all our bread is at the market now. Are we selling bread? We are selling bread when it's above 50. And how much did we need for our trade route to improve that? I think 50. So let's say 60 over here for now. Let's build this granary. Let's assign the transporters. And now we're waiting on coal again. Okay, this one is now built. So let's take this one down. And they can actually start cutting around here. Which hopefully helps a little bit. And as for storage, we are storing coal, aren't we? Yes, we are. So that's fine. We have the transporters for it. No more room available lodging. Let's actually just take this. Let's remove this bench. What could we do to increase the size here? Whoa, what's up with the screen? What? Yeah, there we go. Why is this now moving on its own? That's just weird. Capacity +1, so that's something. Does that make sense? That kind of makes sense. Another +2. That doesn't make sense. This maybe on the other side. Over here. That kind of makes sense. It's getting suspiciously close to the bakery, but the bakery is not going to stay there forever. We already concluded that. That's just decorative. I don't think a nuke here is that's just a bit too much, isn't it? Although maybe this is now +5, and without this +3. Oh, it does help. It gives us some nice income. I suppose it's fine. Can we stick one of these on the side here? So on each side, that's fine. +6, and then we... okay, then we can plant this. We will get these things on here. We've got the backside over there like that. Let's get it built. And then let's also plan for the bakery to be somewhere else. Everything, I guess, is still going okay. Food production, a bakery. So if we're producing a beer around here... Huh, that rhymes. Do we want a bakery here? Want the bakery closer to the mill? Maybe the bakery here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a bakery here. What can we extend to the bakery? Nothing. At least not yet. This is going to greatly improve our inn, which hopefully means improved income. And a couple more things arranged. I'm happy about this. We did some, yeah, a bit more of just some management. Whoops. Some cleaning up done. Alright, well that's it for this episode. So for now, I'd like to thank you for watching. What? For watching. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.